Hey, Tony Gaskins here popping in. Now, got this question came in, and to be honest with you, hey, listen to me. To be honest with you, I done answered it now in different videos, but I'm gonna let you know about this one here, and we're gonna work through it for the time that I have. I probably got 40, 50 minutes, so this might not be a full hour because when my wife and Tatum get done with training, I'm gonna get on up out of here to get on home to look my wife in her face for the rest of the night. And don't forget, if you have not invested in the channel, you got you a piece. If you ain't got you a piece, the link is in the description. So become an owner in the channel. And listen, if you don't understand it, you got all the instructions on there, everything. It walk you right through it. It's not rocket science. You'll see the Q&A on there. You can submit a question if you got a question. And the bare bones of it is it's a one-time investment, and every month that the channel earns money, you will earn a portion of the revenue based on how many units you bought. And so you'll see the three different levels. Now, because of the SEC rules, you got to go to the page to read about it and learn about it so that there's no misinformation, because everything is put over there. And as you'll see, we got supporters already. And for some people, it's their second time supporting. If you supported the first time and didn't go and finish setting up your account, then when you go set up your account, you'll see your earnings sitting there for you. So you got to read your email. Again, they say black people don't read. Don't let that be true. Read your email, click where it say go set up your account, and follow the instructions. And at the end of the day, if you need help, ask ChatGPT. But hey, want to talk to you about this. So, what is a grown boy first? Let's establish what a grown boy is. Now, a grown boy is an adult male who has not matured to the level of manhood to be a husband, a committed, faithful husband, and or a father. A grown boy, he wants more for less. He wants access without accountability. He wants rewards without responsibility. A grown boy is essentially the type of man who doesn't believe in marriage. He doesn't believe in waiting for intercourse until marriage. And he believes in friends with benefits. That's a grown boy. And let me tell you something. Now, it's a few things now, and there's caveats and nuances to this, so I want you to understand this. But here's the thing, what you got to realize is, here's the thing you got to realize. With a grown boy, y'all got to forgive me trying to set up with my client. With a grown boy, you have 1 p.m. Y'all got to forgive me. With a grown boy, you have a few things that can possibly kind of push him away, but not really, because there's grown boys on every level. So I did a video talking about y'all gotta forget my back hurting, so I got to sit back. Ooh. Did a video talking about what his name? Kevin James, the black Kevin James, not the white Kevin James. Kevin James, the president of Morris Brown College or University, and telling the potential hire that if he gave her the D, she probably can't handle it. That's a grown boy. But it's also a grown boy who makes good money, who's in a prestigious position. Morris Brown, give him a call. I'll come out there and be the president. But can't keep his thing in his pants. Can't move with integrity. Had already been let go in December. And so, but then they brought him back because they probably couldn't fill the space for him quick enough, and brought him back because they had to do the inspection to get their accreditation, to make sure they keep their accreditation, because they lost it before. So you got to realize you got grown boys on every level. We got grown boys who are multimillionaires. We got grown boys in the NBA, in the NFL, grown boys who are professional actors, who are actors. Got grown boys who are school teachers, police officers, principals, pastors. So what you have to realize is that you will never not attract a grown boy. You attracting a grown boy because he got a thing in his pants. You attracting a grown boy because he saw you. There's nothing you can do to not attract a grown boy. You can have the young lady who asked, she said, what if you working on you got the 3 Bs and you want like a lame or a square? And guess what? You got lames and squares who are grown boys. So now me personally, I picture a grown boy like the prototype of the grown boy is the guy who, like, for work, he might drive trucks or something like that, or work at the lumber yard, work at the warehouse for work, but he also sell a little bit of weed, do a little bit of tax fraud. That's like the prototypical grown boy. But you got several versions of grown boys. Like it's no class of grown boys. Like it's no boundaries, it's no limits. Like we got a grown boy in office. Like that's a grown boy who is in office running the entire country. And for those of y'all who voted for him and put him in there, shut up and stay out the comment. I don't want to hear it, because the man just posted Barack and Michelle in 8 outfits. So hush. Like, you ain't got no more excuses no more. So hush. And I had to see a white man who support him come out and denounce him. Or just say he don't support that racism or whatever. And so think about that now. You got grown boys at every level. What is P. Diddy? What is Jeffrey Epstein? Like billionaires, grown boys. You know, allegedly, you got lawsuits against Donnie McClurkin. Got lawsuits against Tyler Perry. We got lawsuits against TD Jakes. And people be saying, oh, they lying. These people lying. Why ain't nobody suing me then? If people just lie to lie, why ain't nobody sued me for grabbing their booty? Why ain't nobody sued me? Because people just don't lie to lie, because you get in trouble for that perjury. You get in trouble for that false report. You get in trouble for defamation. When people go file a lawsuit, it's some basis to it. Like that big business. You just ain't going to file no lawsuit with no whole bunch of lies. That big business right there. Like, you could really lose it all playing around with that lawsuit. And that lawsuit costs money. And then if your lawyer is purposely filing a perjury-filled lawsuit, your lawsuit could lose their license to practice, could get disbarred. So you got to realize, like, it's grown boys in every walk of life at every level, and you will never escape a grown boy. So a part of me would say, oh, if you got on expensive clothes, expensive jewelry, you're going to not be approached by grown boys. But that's not true in totality, because some grown boys going to approach you because they want to get in your pockets. They want to get some of your money. And then some grown boys going to approach you who got your level of money or more, because he feel like you closer to his level of money. But yet he believes in slanging peen and sleeping around with everybody. So you still stuck. So this is the thing. And I'm also tell you, you can't notice a grown boy just off the rip. Like his clothes won't tell on him. Like it's grown boys who dress immaculately. It's grown boys who dress in quarter zips, sipping matcha. Like it's grown boys at every level. I'm about to come in here in a quarter zip and a matcha tomorrow, probably. But it's grown boys in all walks of life, all type of fashion, all heights, all races, all colors. So I'm gonna tell you when you typically gonna find a grown boy. You typically, now some grown boys you're gonna know them off rip. Some of them they just blatant, they not hiding it. What up, shawty? Like how they talk to you, how they approach you, and you look good, girl. I eat the mess out of that, such and such. Grown boy, off rip, you know he a grown boy. And but think about this though. Think about this. You walking through the mall. Really picture this. You walking through the mall. Guy come up to you. Excuse me, man. What's your name? You say your name. Lindsay. Oh, okay. Y'all tell the kids to leave. We having grown up conversation. Y'all tell some of y'all be watching this with your kid. Tell your kid to leave. You hit the pause button. And then go invest in the channel. Then come back. Then tell the kid to leave. Okay, the kid's gone. If the kid's not gone, now this is your fault. But I'm gonna give you a real life scenario. This is a real life scenario. And I want you to picture this. You at the mall. You walking out the mall. Let's say you walking out the mall, you going in your car. Man come up to you. Excuse me, man. What's your name? Such. You say your name. Lindsay, Tamika, Ashley, Rebecca. Oh, okay. Well, I just want to let you know. I want to eat that pussy. Now, I just said that now. Y'all know I don't talk like that, but I just want to give you a real scenario. Okay? That's how I used to approach some women. When I was out there, that's how I used to approach some women. And guess what? I'm going to tell you the craziest thing would happen. The women would they'll be like, okay, all right, well, when? What's up? And I would be floored at how many times it'll work. Sometimes I do it on text message with somebody I just met. Sometimes I do it and be lying now. Be lying. And sometimes I do it in person. Just to shock to the core. And that's what some men gonna do. That's what some grown boys gonna do. So you gonna know right then. But see, sometimes a grown boy will throw you so for a loop that it'll turn you on if you haven't classified the different types of grown boys. It'll throw you so for a loop to where this how the trick of the enemy is. Well, at least he honest. At least he telling me his intentions. You're dumb. I apologize. I just want to spell it out in the literal sense, and I want you to feel it. Because I want you to feel dumb when you think that it's cute and cool for a man to tell you, I want to put this thing on you tonight. And he just met you. That is not cool. That is not cute. That is not manly. That is not attractive. That is a grown boy who could be a walking STD, could be a walking problem. Could be somebody that's gonna have your head knocked off. Somebody that'll have you robbed. Like, you don't know who this man is that you entertaining, because he came at you in a way that no man has ever came at you. And so that's what you have to realize and understand. So I want you to get to the place to where you able to recognize a grown boy. Like, Blessed Tribe, I'm gonna get back to the reviews, because sometimes we see something on there. So it's like, it was a guy, Unc, on there, had a big shorts on, got the high socks come up almost to the knees, got the big face watch on, got the glasses, big glasses on. Sometimes you could tell a grown boy by how he dressed. Big belt buckle, like too many colors, matching too much, and with bright colors. There's too much going on. Like, sometimes you could tell the grown boy how he dressed. And that's your right. You are being judged by every man that you meet. And 50% of the time, you're being incorrectly judged. So you have to make a judgment. And when you make a judgment, you could be wrong, but that is your right. That's your right to make that judgment and be wrong. So if you judge him and you say he looked like a grown boy, I'ma pass. You could be wrong, but that is your right to judge. You just making a judgment call using your level of discernment. He should have came correct. Should have came different. Okay, that's his fault. He lost out. And you're going to get it wrong sometimes. But it's better to be safe than to be sorry. If you sense it in your spirit that this could be a grown boy, it's better to be safe than to be sorry. So, okay, voila. Ill what it is. Ill what it is. So now from here, what you got to realize is to minimize grown boys approaching you, you have to dress better. Your presentation got to be better. Now, listen, this is not a foolproof thing. This not a foolproof thing. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me see. Can I even do this? Ain't doing what I'm trying to do. This one don't work like the one. So let me see if I could show you something. Yeah, see this here? See this here? Now Sheen got you right here. Sheen got you for $30. So Sheen to get you right. So go on to Sheen, try it out. But listen, you see these outfits. You see these outfits. It's unfortunate they chose all white women, but I type old money fashion for women. We got one sister. So they trying to say black people ain't got old money. They trying to say we all new money. You put these outfits on. The only grown boys who is approaching you, they have a mental disorder. So you just got to forgive them. Like he literally is, his brain doesn't fully compute. Like he don't compute fully. A grown boy is not approaching you when you get into your old money fashion. When you get in your old money fashion, I'm gonna tell you another kind of fashion. This New York street fashion, this kind of stuff right here. Now, not all that crazy stuff. You might have a homeless man approach you thinking you wearing his clothes. Like this outfit right here, terrible. Terrible. They're right here, a little too much. But they really approach you for an autograph. But even like this right here might work. You know, New York do the most. You got to have some skills to be able to dress like this. Like this, this ain't no just anybody dressing. But it's certain outfits. Like sister over here, let me see what this here is showing. Like sister over here, a grown boy ain't approaching you. He like, oh, I ain't even approach her. Okay, is this Chanel? Is that Chanel? If that's Chanel, sister making money, boy. I like that confidence. Is that stomach out? Does she got stomach out? Hey, sister, fly now. Hey, listen, grown boy ain't approaching you with this on. You see what I'm saying? And see, Google don't even understand. Like, Google won't understand like what I'm talking about. You know, listen, you dress like this, grown boy central. He coming for you. He coming right for you. He coming right on over there. He coming right on over there. He think you got some money to give. And see, the thing about it is Google ain't got a word to search how a lot of women dress. Google ain't got a word to search. I really wouldn't even know what to search. Because a lot of it be plain Jane outfits. You know, them plain Jane outfits. You dressing like a teenage girl still with the little brown t-shirt tucked into your jeans with your brown belt on and your brown ballerina flats. Grown boy gonna approach you because you look too nerdy. He looking at you like you gullible. He looking at you like you naive. Like your outfit got to be kind of slaying a little bit. Your outfit got to be a little high. It got to be like, yes, I'm her. Like, yes, yeah, look over here and keep walking. So what you're gonna attract is more confident, polished, smart, traveled, cultured men. It does not mean he's not a grown boy though now. So understand. But listen, the more a man grows and travels and learns, and all of that, he's gonna become less and less and less of a grown boy. Now listen, it's still out there now. So y'all understand this ain't y'all already know. Y'all already know this ain't no 100% now. You already know that. You already know that. And so that's the thing. You already know. Hey, yeah, take your break. Go on, invest in the channel. Go on, get your piece of the channel. I give you some time. I will give you some time. Okay, look, question just came in. Y'all forgive me on the Hill channel. So what I have to do is I have to go in here and log in, and then I have to go back, and I got to go over here to the Q&A and answer y'all questions. Now, if the question is confusing, it won't. So I answer these questions myself because I done been briefed on it. So yeah, y'all get on over there, grab your little piece. I'm not sure what she talking about. Thank y'all. Sorry about that. I had forgot to hit pause before I went and got into them questions. I ain't know there was that many in there, but I had to answer about 4, 5 of them. So I have to answer the questions on there. So some of y'all put it in the comments. I can't answer it in the comments. I can't answer it in the email. You have to go to the page and look at the Q&A and see the questions that have been asked. And if no one has asked your question, then you could submit your question. Then when I see it, I'll reply to it if it makes sense and it's clear. and it won't provide more, it won't add more confusion, then I can answer it. If it's not clear and it's not like concise, or you're not understanding what you're asking, then I can't understand how to answer it. So understand that. But it's straightforward. Money in, money out. Like that's just how it is. So you read how you get your money and all that, how you withdraw and all of that. All that is on the site. So y'all understand that. Like, this our second time doing this. For the people who did it the first time and went through the system and signed up and did all that, then you'll see it there. It's like this SEC registered. We ain't out here, can't get away with nothing. So all the facts, all the documents, everything is there. Click the link, read it, and listen. It's not for everybody. So if you've never made an investment, or you don't understand investing in no sense at all, and your tax professional or friend or family member can't explain it to you, then no love lost, no hard feelings. Like, don't feel like it's something that you have to do. This is just an opportunity for people who are diversifying their portfolio and want to earn a part of a creator brand's YouTube channel. And so the payouts are monthly. Every month that the channel earns, you earn based on the percentage or the amount that you have bought. And so you'll see the max at each tier that you're able to purchase. And so it's all up to the individual. So back to what we were saying on that right there, is this the thing. What your goal is to deter the grown boys. So what you want to do is you want to deter, you want to be able to, the way you dress. What you also got to realize, how you present yourself. It's going to be one of those things to where how you present yourself is going to determine what type of man approaches you. And what I want you to understand on this right here is, when you take and you're not where you need to be. So when you're not where you need to be, what happens is the man assumes, he feels like that he can take and use you. He tells himself, he say, you know what? I'm able to play her like a fiddle because she's not taking care of her body. So men are not going to want to be with her. Men are not. So he will make that assumption. And that might not be the case. You might have the well that never runs dry. You might have so many men on you. You might have so many men chasing you, but he's making a judgment call. Why? Because he's tapped in to the programming of society. And his programming tells him that women who are this complexion, women who are this height, women who are this race, women who have this skin texture, women who have this hair type, this hairstyle, this body type, are less attractive, less confident, more accommodating, more giving, easier to use, easier to fool, easier to manipulate. And that's how he moves. So a lot of times, a bunch of grown boys attracting or approaching you, a lot of times that's your tell. That's your tell that something is off. That something is off with your fashion, or with your hair, or with your, because it ain't going to be 9 out of 10 guys approach you as a grown boy when you presenting yourself the way you should present yourself. And I'm gonna tell you, you got to be willing to invest in you. And yeah, we got stylists, we got in-house stylists that could help you and make a lookbook for you. But I'm a man, so I can make the lookbook for you too, because I know what men looking for, and I know how a man reads you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't rocket science. It just, y'all have to stop shopping at City Trends. It's like y'all he going to City Trends and Charlotte Rules, and it's like that's a grown boy magnet. Like you got to elevate. Like you might have to come out of H&M and then these no name stores. You going to these no name stores. You going to Lane Johnson instead of Lane Bryant. You going to all that right there. I'm like, because sometimes I ask women, I say, well, where you shop at? Oh, I shop at Exquisite Looks. I'm like, all right, okay, all right. Well, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense from what I'm looking at. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So yes, have you heard of Aritzia? No, I ain't never heard of that. Oh, okay. All right. So, all right, write that down. Aritzia, Aritzia. Okay, and also write down Zara, Zara. Okay, and you could just start there. Also J. Crew, they might be out of business now. I don't know. J. Crew, Tory Burch. Now I'm gonna tell you a look for less. You want to look for less? What's that place called? Now they got bought out. They got bought out, but they owned by Belk. Belk, Belk. Belk decent. They bought the company that I used to send all of my clients to, and I can't remember the name of the company. But Belk could be a little old fashioned. It could be a little cubicle cute. Like Belk could be a little cubicle cute at times. And the thing about Belk, listen, the thing about Belk is it'll give you a whole look. So you could go over there to Belk with your whole check and get you a look. And the look not gonna be the best, but at least gonna be put together. So they got their stylists. So that where Sakia need to go work for Belk to do some of their looks. Cause some of these looks look like Epstein Island outfit. So it's just certain looks that a grown boy ain't gonna approach. Like here, let me give y'all one of them that a grown boy not gonna approach. And this is how it is now. That look right there. Now a grown boy not gonna approach you with that on. Now if he crazy, now remember, now the next look right there, that long brown dress, oh yeah, he coming. He coming for you. He coming for you. You know why he coming for you with that on? Because he done seen them housewives with that on. So he coming for you to see if he could be your handsome grown boy for your reality show cameo. So he coming for you. But it's certain outfits a grown boy don't want nothing to do with. Certain outfits. Like them two right there on the far. That pinkish dress and that pink or mauve top. No, he don't want nothing to do with you. Because he like, oh, she too classy. She too posh. The more urban you dressing, and when I say urban, that don't mean black. Like, y'all, get out your feelings. Hey, you try to say I need to dress like a white woman. No, the more inner city, urban you dressing, the more grown boys you're going to attract. The more inner city and urban your hairstyle is, the more grown boys you're going to attract. You see what this sister right here got on? A lot of y'all could fit in this on Belk. I clicked on fashion. I clicked on designer on women's, I clicked on designer. What that sister got on, grown boy ain't bothering you. He is not bothering you, because you know what? You slayed to the heavens. That man don't want nothing to do with you. That outfit so nice. He like, man, listen, I'm not finna mess with this sister here. And she got her hair pulled into a bun ponytail, to a bike bun. And boy, she got that kitchen flourishing back there too. Touch that kitchen. So say, y'all done gave me the booking before I got a chance to get to the house dresser. So let's say I had to come get it checked. So let's say my hairdresser was full, because they got her with that hair pulled back in that bun, and then got the white women with their body waves. That's racing. So that's what you got to realize and understand. A grown boy gonna approach you with certain kind of clothes on, certain kind of hairdo, certain kind of makeup. If your makeup is doing the most, you doing cat eyes, you doing wing tips, you doing all of that right there. You got too much overdraw on your lips, that your lips too overdrawn. Grown boy is coming. He is coming. You got on 3 layers instead of 1. Some days, all you need is some concealer just to even out your skin tone. Just because you might have dark circles under your eyes, just put you some concealer under your eyes, so that now this here and this here is the same color. And your forehead, this and this is the same color, because you put that concealer on. Boom. You good to go. Now, grown boy, he looking at you more naturalistic. So based on your fashion, gonna determine if he approach you. And that's what you got to realize. I'm so happy for this sister. I mean, she getting a bag. Boy, they wore that woman out. They got this sister in so many outfits. My goodness, I need to find her on Instagram, ask her how much she got paid for this here shoot. That sister was tired. Had her in so many outfits. And so that's what you got to realize and understand. Now, some of y'all also can model for this. You know how you build belt? You got to Google modeling agency near me. And you submit your headshots right on their website, and they'll call you in, and you got to go in for the belt casting. Now, this casting, it's going to pay from $800 to $3,000, depending on how many outfits you got to wear. So it's a little extra money for those of y'all right there. And it don't matter how you look, because they won't all look. So don't be like, oh, my look ain't look compatible. I ain't inside the beauty construct. That don't matter. They want all kind of looks now, because they want representation. But it's just, most of the time, women, you beat yourself up and you don't go try out for it. But now, honestly, they might be using AI. They might have cut down on y'all. They might have cut down on y'all. They might be having the man, the woman who owned belt might be trying these on and just putting it in AI and saying, change the look. Yeah. See, like this right here, how they ain't showing the lady's face. That AI. That AI right there. Yeah. Yeah, they got AI now. So never mind. You might not get the job. But listen to me. That's all you got to do. So the other thing that you got to realize about the grown boys approaching you, here's the thing. What you got to realize is you're going to know by about the 3rd date. It's going to be fully confirmed by the 3rd date that he is a grown boy. If he passed the 3rd date and you find out later, you got worse than a grown boy. You got your narcissist. Might be what y'all call a covert narcissist. Might be one of those. Hey, yeah, take your break. You go ahead. I know you is itching to get over there and invest in the channel. Go ahead. Just pause the video and come on back. Commercial break. All right, welcome back. So understand that, and it's gonna be different signs. So I don't know if I put all the videos in the playlist, but if you look at my playlist, you'll see Grown Boy University. Go watch that in the playlist if you haven't. When you get some time, watch that. And you'll see that right there. So very real. And understand that right there, because that's what's going to help save you. And what you got to realize is that it will not end. It will not end. Grown Boys is going to be in existence, and they're going to be in existence at every level. So understand that. Be ready for it. Don't let it frustrate you, because what it also means is that you have a pull on your life. So understand that that pull on your life, it means something. So what you're going to see is that that man, the man can't ignore you. Like that magnetism is pulling him in. Appreciate it. It might not be everything you want, but appreciate it. And here's the thing. Oh, so sorry. I'm taking. Why you ain't got no ring on? I'm not married yet, but I'm taking. Oh, will he let you have friend? Maybe, but I'm not that type of woman. Would you let your woman have friends? Thank you so much. I really appreciate the comment. Y'all forgive my wife text me. Tatum had a good training sound like. So it's like you gotta ask yourself, would he let you have? Would you let your woman have a friend? No, no, but I just as maybe your man might you might be with a lame. You might need a real man like me. Listen, survive the situation. That's all you listen, survive. Like, don't have no attitude. Do not, because listen, if he is a grown boy, he will hit you upside your head. If he is a grown boy, he will go upside your head. He will cuss you out like a dog. He will say something to you that you will never forget for the rest of your life. Listen to what I'm telling you. Be nice, be cordial, smile, and read the room. If you in a dark alley, I don't know why you would be, but maybe you want to take a shortcut to go home, give him your number. Have you a number on hand. Your friend that you stopped talking to because she showed you her true colors, give him her number. Ooh, ooh, I ain't said. Give him her number. Like, listen, give him somebody's number to get on out that alley. Cause you want to take the shortcut home in New York. Listen, you say the wrong thing, you might come up missing. And if he want to stand there and talk for a little bit, because the more he start to feel you and the more he like you, the less he wants to violate you. He start to see like, hold on, this might actually could be something. But if she was a jerk, I was about to take it. That's what he thinking. If you in a compromising area, compromising situation, he could be about to take it. So a grown boy is not to be played with. Remember, in New York, when the lady said no to the man or whatever, And I think he hit her in the face with a brick or something like that. And I know it was another one that was fake where the lady didn't get hit by the brick, but it was one they had on tape that they had on the camera. And so that stuff is real. That stuff is real. And so that's what you got to realize and understand. My son Tatum had a great practice over my wife. Right when she excited. Because he got a bad coach right now, and the coach been trying to steal his confidence and hate on him because he got mad with my wife for she be talking on the sideline and yelling. So now he taking it out on Tatum, and I've been doing everything I can not to slap him in his mouth. And so y'all got to keep me in prayer because I don't play about my kids' mental health, but you know, we done learn. But he's a young coach, sensitive, immature, so it's just kind of one of those things. And so that's what you got to realize. That's what you got to realize. That you're gonna have this every step of the way, and you might get all the way into a relationship and find out he a grown boy. And that's why I tell you, like, you want to make sure that you're not with a grown boy before you open your legs. It's a lot of women that get finessed out their drawers by a grown boy, get pregnant by a grown boy, and now is co-parenting with a grown boy. Ignored the signs. You ignored the signs, you ignored them red flags. So guess what? He came to show you who he really is. Got to realize that. Got to realize and understand that right there now. And once you realize and understand that right there, you ain't gonna be the same. But here's the thing. You have to heal. So I'm gonna tell you the best type of woman. Tell you the best type of woman in the world. The best type of woman in the world is a woman who can laugh and joke and clown and still tell you no. That's the best type of woman in the world. And tell you no without getting mad, without yelling, without all of that. And all of that right there. You want to be a woman who you can be cool, calm, and collected. You could be funny, fun. Hey, listen, don't talk to me like that. Right after, hey, don't talk to me like that. Right after, hey, no, I'm not. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not kissing. We're not going there. We're not going there. So that's what you got to realize and understand. And once you get to that place, now you got your power. Now you operating in your power. See, the thing about a lot of women is in order to say no, they gotta be rude. They gotta be mad. They gotta be mean and all of that in order to say no. And you can't be in that place. And you gotta get to where you're not in a bed to differ. We got some women on here that got a bed to differ spirit. It's always got to post the opposing side. Always got to still to listen to understand. Always got to post the opposing side. Always got to put the, oh yeah, but this right here, that's not what we're talking about. Don't you think I know that? That's not what the video is about. All right, stay out the comments. Because you can't use that beg to differ spirit. You taking that into your relationship. So now you making the man mad. So now he want to use you. He want to cheat on you. He want to humble you because you never learned that every argument don't got to be argued. Every point don't got to be made. It's like if his point is not hurting you, let him have his opinion. Let him have his point. What's the point of going back and forth? Just nod and smile. Like, why are you going back and forth? By something that's inconsequential. So that's what you got to realize. And then once you get to that place of strength to where you could say no, and I remember, because that's how my wife did me. Train the dog, train the all-out dog. Only in trial. And so, and I asked her one time, a long time ago, when she after she trained me, and men get upset about that. That's when you are lame. You take that literal. When I say train, you take that literal because you are lame and you're in your feelings. When you're a real man, you want a woman to be able to train you. Meaning you want a woman to know how to handle a dog, to know how to handle a real man, to know how to handle a man's man, a alpha male. You want a woman who know how to really put you in your place and get with you because you want a challenge. You don't want no woman that's fodder. You don't want no woman that's soup. You don't want no woman that's a floor mat that you just eat, that you walking all over. You don't want that. You don't want that. So you want you a woman that got some class and some strength and some dignity and will put you in your place. And if you a real man, you gonna man up and you gonna appreciate that. If you a grown boy, you gonna get mad, go back and forth with her, and then try to leave or try to cheat. And so understand that. And I asked my wife, I say, hi, I say, you know, how you did that? Like, why you like that? How you what that come from? Because she was raised by a mom. And people assume that people raised in a single parent home is weak and all of that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The women I see do the worst in relationships had a daddy in the house. And a lot of times that's because dad wanted to be Superman. And he never tell his daughter about the realities of the world. That's why my first book is titled What Daddy Never Told His Little Girl. And so it's a lot of women with a dad is the ones who doing threesomes, the ones who getting the train ran on them, the ones who having one night stands, had a dad in their life. And then the women who was with a single mom, a lot of them be virgins or be abstinent until marriage or got a very, very low body count. So we got to start judging the book by the cover. And that's what I learned. And my wife, she said, well, I saw my mom leave my stepdad. She say she got married when I was in like 9th grade or whatever. She said 8th grade, 9th grade. And she say one day my mama came to me and she said, hey, get up. She said she woke me up on a Saturday morning. She woke me up and she said, we leaving. And she said it was a U-Haul outside and they was there to pack up all our stuff. And she said, we left. And she said, we left, went and lived with my auntie for a little while till we got our own apartment. And she said, my stepdaddy had his robe on, crying, begging her to stay. And she left and never went back. She said, I learned my lesson then. She said, when I seen her do that, she say, I learned that sometimes you got to be able to walk away. And I say, look at that, the power of an example. It's so many women who getting dogged out by a man in front of their daughter, who getting dogged out by a man in front of their kids. It's so many people asking me, Tony, can you speak on Super Scent going back to her husband? I'm going to tell you why she went back. Because she probably had something to do with it. He probably took the fall, but she probably swung first. She probably cussed him out like a dog. And then he retaliated. And so she knows she's not innocent. And I knew that when it happened. I just didn't want to say that because people be talking about blaming the victim and all of that. But For somebody of her caliber to go back, it's because she had something to do with it. She might have slapped him in his mouth, and then he did something. Y'all forgiving wife from me. But hey, join us. If you ain't joined us, join us. And in the channel, link is in the description. It has a counter on there, so you'll see how many days is left. And it's each level, it's a max that you could get at each level. So read the instructions and it'll tell you the max that you could order of each level. And so if you order one level, like a small level, and then later you want to get the next level, the medium level, or the highest level, it's a max of each level that you can invest. And that's all compiles in how much you own. And that comes as one deposit each month. You'll get that amount that you own of the channel. You'll get that percentage of my revenue each month. And the way that it works, it don't work through me. So it's go through the company. It's an escrow account. And then from the escrow account, everybody, I'm paid out and you paid out from an escrow account. So it's all above board, legal. That's why I'm doing it my second time, because the first time worked out great. Some people still haven't went all the way through and set up their account and went through. That's why you got to read, follow the instructions, go to the site, create your account, write the support desk, write the help, click on the info, write the help. As adults, we got to do better, got to grow, got to learn, got to stretch. Can't just keep leaving this stuff for other races and being afraid to learn stuff and to grow and to stretch. That's why I did it, because I say this innovative. Let me do something innovative that black people don't typically do. We normally so scared and we stay stuck in our little bubble. So that's why I did it. And I was one of the first creators to do it. I reached out to other black guys who got channel and they scared. Oh, man, I want to share my channel with my audience. I was like, man, I'm an innovator, man. I was the first life coach to have an app. That's why I'm the first life coach to have a coaching website with other coaches, mymentor.life. Like, I'm an innovator. So that's why I'm doing it. And it's like, yes, I'm losing money, taking money out of my pocket. I'm selling equity, but it's innovative. It's something different. So it just is what it is. So, hey, join us. God bless you. Keep your head up. The link is in the description. We'll talk soon.